Okay, we're back. Here's my heel coil kit. Standard heater coil. My heater coil. This whatever, 1764s, I think. One size over a 1/4 inch. They're all the same, doesn't matter what they are. It's only one size up. I got a few extras in case I need them. Alright, so now we have the right one. Try not to screw up the holes already in there. Okay, it's out. There's the airline, and back here. Hole out. Get your kit. Got your tap, got your installer, and got some heater coils. We're using the long ones. So you gotta make sure you drill your tap in there deep enough that the full heater coil will fit in the hole. So the long heater coils are 2 diameters, so they're twice the diameter. So that means they're 1/2 inch long instead of 1/4. And these ones might even be longer than that. These might be 2.5 diameters. These might be 5/8 long because these look like they're 5/8. 2.5 diameters. 3 is the longest ones I usually make. 3 diameters. Maybe 3/4 of an inch. This has already been started, so it helps to go straight with your tap when you're tapping these. So being that it's a person doesn't know what they're doing, you notice how the tap is going downhill? It's not straight. It's kind of hard to fix that after it's already started. But, you know, that's me. I'm going to go ahead and put it in straight. I don't give a shit what they did. The heater coil follow a new thread, hopefully. If you get in there deeper, it'll be a good thread. Probably redo other people's work. It's usually not very good. That's why your bolts don't screw in easy. They go in hard because you're bending them as you're putting them in. Not good for the bolt. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put it there for now. I use a long needle's tip that goes all the way to the back of the hole and blows everything out in your face. That's how you clean the hole out all the way. Then we get our long heater coil. Go all the way on. Has to go all the way against the tang here on the tip. And you got to push it in against the heater coil, not with this. Usually we use the crescent wrench for that. There it is. The crescent wrench is right here. So you put that over the shank. And then you push up like this. You push the heater coil in. Not with a tool. If you use a tool, it expands this out and it'll cross thread because it'll double thread it on you. So, push with the out one. Hold it straight. You want to follow the new thread, not the old thread. I feel like it's going to the old thread, so I'm going to unscrew it. Let's try to hold it straight. If it gets tight on you, stop, cut the thread, cut off the excess helicoil, and you go about another half a turn before it locks up. That ain't good. Okay, so right now, damn hose in my way. Right where my knee wants to be. Now right now you see how the helicoil is hanging out the edge a little bit. Usually you want to go at least a third of a turn to a half a third in. Pass flush, so it's got a good pull on the first thread. So you can pull torque without bottoming out the thread and pulling the aluminum free. Plus the helicoil has to lock on good thread or it unscrews on you. The tang's what digs into, or the edge of the helicoil, it's a big spring. It digs into the aluminum, that's what keeps from unscrewing. Alright, so see how we're below the surface a little bit? And that way it'll pull in good. We could go a little bit deeper. Yeah, another quarter of a turn wouldn't hurt. I think we're at the minimum depth right now. A little extra. About that far, eighth of a turn. Doesn't take much to make a difference. Just going to make sure you're below the surface so you got a good holding power with your helicoil. Alright, that looks good. Now the tang is in there, if you can see it. So usually just take a screwdriver, which is this one. This one's been cut down to fit in 1/4 inch holes. It fits in there like that, pretty easy. So wherever the tang is at, you want to hit it at the top of the tang, not the foot of it. You want the tang to break off, not to bend over. I think it's on the bottom edge. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Can't see in there with the camera either. See, there's a tang. Anyway, I can't tell if it's top or bottom by looking in there right now. Okay. Where'd my light go? Up and down, up and down. Tang is on the bottom. So we take the flat part of the screwdriver, push it all the way down flat, perpendicular to the tang. Give it a little wrap like that. Should come out. You want to make sure the tang comes out, so try to catch it when it comes out. So you know you have it. Tang's floating around are bad. There it is. They are heat treated stainless. They will destroy internal motor stuff. Try to always find your tangs, you know they're gone. You don't want them anywhere near your bike. I had to get back up to my dustpan. We're making a mess here on every hole, so clean up your mess. Okay, that one's done. If we had a screw around here somewhere, might resemble one of these. It should go in nice and easy all the way in. If it doesn't, you did something wrong. Commonly you'll cross thread it and jump a thread, which means you got to pull it back out. And this helicoil is not very straight. It's better than it was, but it followed the old hole more than I wanted it to. There's only so much you can fix.